Are you serious? Are you serious? What? EBOlA. It's back. It never will leave. It hasn't left. And matter of fact, they're selectively, the United States of America is selectively, just selectively, releasing one patient or two at a time. Healthcare workers like nurses or doctors. But there is reports everywhere that people are getting Ebola that are Liberian nationalists, Sierra Leone nationalists, or Guinea nationalists that are not being reported with Ebola, but are being shuffled and moved back and forth to different facilities and or being sent back to their home countries on the quickest flight out of here. Now, but we do have a doctor confirmed. There's people missing, is what I'm trying to tell you. People are coming up missing. Now, we're going to try to dig deeper into this. But right now we know a doctor in New York City has recently returned from treating Ebola patients in Guinea, wearing all these CDC required hazmat suits, gloves, goggles, masks, shields, but not wearing the respirator, not being, not protecting himself from an airborne disease. He has become the first person officially testing positive for Ebola in New York City. Last night, this news broke. The doctor, of course, Craig Spencer, he was rushed to Bellevue Hospital Center. He's been placed in isolation at the same time as investigators sought to retrace every step he had taken over the past several days. At least 3 people who had contact with him in recent days have been placed in isolation. We're going to find out why. The Federal Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which dispatched a team to New York, is conducting its own test to confirm the positive test, which is performed by a city lab. While officials have said they expect isolated cases of the disease to arrive in New York eventually and have preparing for this moment for months, the first case highlighted the challenges involved in containing the virus, especially in a crowded metropolis such as New York City. Dr. Spencer is 33 years old, and he traveled on the A and L subway lines Wednesday night. He visited a bowling alley in Williamsburg, and then he took a taxi back to Manhattan. The next morning, he reported having a fever, raising questions about his health while he was out in public. The authorities have interviewed Dr. Spencer several times and are also looking at information from his credit cards and MetroCard to determine his movements. Health officials initially said Dr. Spencer had a 103-degree fever when he reported his symptoms to authorities at 11 o'clock yesterday morning, October 23rd, 2014. But on Friday, today, health officials said that was incorrect and that Dr. Spencer reported having a 100.3-degree fever. And they said the mistake was because of a transcription error. The ground's going to get murky, folks. The ground is already murky. The CDC still won't admit that this disease is a high potential airborne disease. Even if it isn't been diagnosed enough by enough doctors to say it is, even though there are many doctors who say it is airborne. You can at least require that all health professionals involved be protected as if it is an airborne disease. Doesn't that make sense? How about shutting down the airplanes with Liberian nationals? Anyone coming out of Liberia, going and coming, can't come into America. No Liberian nationals, no Guinea nationals, no one from Sierra Leone. Now, health professionals, yes, let them go in and out of the city, in and out of the country, but not on commercial flights. Arrange special flights for each of those 3 countries when it relates to health professionals. And then when they come back to America, put them in a 21-day isolation facility, or even 42 days, whatever's required, whatever's necessary. But no, that's too easy. We continue to put the public at risk. And then people are disappearing. Where are they going? Dare I even say FEMA camps? Do I even dare say it? Just a question. Is it outside the scope of possibility? Well, people infected with Ebola cannot spread the disease until they display symptoms. Really? Are we sure of that? And it cannot be spread through the air. Are you sure of that? As people become sicker, the viral load in the body builds, and they become increasingly contagious. Mayor Bill de Blasio of New York, speaking at a news conference at Bellevue Hospital last night, sought to reassure the New Yorkers there was no reason to be alarmed. It don't matter. This doctor was riding 2 different subway lines, riding in cabs that then picked up other people, flying on flights from Guinea to Brussels and Brussels to New York, went to a bowling alley. How many people handled the bowling balls and the shoes he wore? Where else did he go? Where did he eat at? What restaurants? What? So this thing is a lot more precarious than what Mayor Bill de Blasio wants to share with us, or anyone else. Where's the Ebola czar? Where is Ron Klain? Ron Klain! What's your name? Ron Klain! Where is Ron Klain? Ebola czar? You know what? I can't read. I just can't handle reading packs of lies. We need truth. We need the truth. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man comes to the Father but by me. I mean, look, folks, the only way you're going to protect yourself from Ebola is through prayer and faith and fasting and asking Jesus Christ to plead the blood of Jesus over you. Speak his name, Jesus. It's powerful. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every tongue rise against you, you shall condemn in judgment. I mean, okay? We're going to have faith. And if you do get sick with this disease, it will take Jesus to heal you. There is no known cure. The body has to build enough antibodies to defeat it. If it can't, you die. So in other words, it's all coming down to Jesus. Matter of fact, the destiny of your soul is coming down to Jesus. Are you saved? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We are truly running out of time. Matter of fact, just to throw this in, besides these pestilence and plagues and diseases, there's a drought in Honduras right now that's put thousands of people at risk, as this major drought is affecting Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, all of them being affected by this Central American drought, famines and pestilence, and ISIS attacks in Canada and America. It seems as if this North America is coming under siege by the spirit of darkness. We're in the last days. Jesus Christ is our shield and our strength. You must trust in him, okay? Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're running out of time.